Just last week, we announced our plan to bring affordable high-speed internet to end a decade of unaffordable and inaccessible internet to every home in America, every small business in America. And to no one's surprise, it's bringing along some converts. People strenuously opposed, voting against it when we had this going on. This was going to bankrupt America. Well, there's a guy named Tuberville, senator from Alabama, who announced that he strongly opposed the legislation. Now he's hailing its passage. Here's what he said, quote, "It's great to see Alabama receive critical funds to boost ongoing broadband efforts." We're replacing every single lead pipe in this country and putting our children's health back directly. 400,000 schools, 10 million homes. We're fixing crumbling bridges, upgrading our power grid, renovating our airports and ports. And Dick, one of you talked about that, how important that is for the Great Lakes as well. Last week we reopened I-95 back where I live. And you go up the East Coast. It's one of the most important links in the entire East Coast. Well, guess what? A guy driving a truck knocked down a whole bridge and the whole block, 4 lanes of the highway. I went up there. And I said, we're going to get this the #1 project to get done. Within 1 week of my being there, 2 weeks of happening, tanker trucks that crashed and caused this overpass that has 150,000 vehicles travel on it every day and 14,000 trucks. It's critical to our economy. We did it with union workers. We closed all the loopholes. We used all American products, all American materials. We used federal infrastructure projects. Made in America. Made in America, not a slogan. It's actually happening. You know, when Roosevelt passed the legislation in the 30s about unions being able to be engaged, everybody thinks to just legalize unions. It said we should encourage unions. There was a little provision there that very few presidents paid attention to. It said, buy American. That meant that if a president was given money by the Congress to build, say, a new deck in an aircraft carrier, whatever it was, he or she was supposed to use 100% American labor and 100% American products. It hardly happened. We get exceptions down to 30%, et cetera. I changed all that. We're all now investing in key industries of the future, making targeted investments to promote domestic production of semiconductors, batteries, electric cars, clean energy. Under the trickle-down economic theory was that public investment would discourage private investment. Give me a break.